So I just finished watching chapter 2 of Legion as a rewatch, and there's not much that I want to comment on it, aside from the fact that I have the same thoughts as when I watched it the first time, which was when you actually see Summerland and like how it's laid out, it does resemble Xavier's School for the Gifted in X-Men, with you just have like random people walking around and just to kind of show that it's not empty. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And of course my mind goes to, well, what happens to all these people? You don't see these people ever again. You don't see these people outside from the fact that, oh, well, said character doesn't pay any attention to whatever's going on, so they need multiple people to realize that there's something happening. I.e., the MRI machine outside and Melanie Bird just like looking at her board or something, and all these people are like, oh, what? What's going on? Something outside. Oh my gosh. And she runs out and she's like, oh, there's something outside. Oh, snap. There's no real purpose for these extras aside from that. Although it would be kind of cool to be like, oh yeah, see that scene that, it was like 3 seconds long? Yeah, I was in that scene. Also, perhaps this is because I cosplay as Lenny as the Shadow King later on in chapter 6 and 7, but it's weird seeing her normal. I'm adding that to my repertoire of cosplays, but kind of like, I guess, before she goes into Clockworks with David, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. They're in Clockworks together. Everybody's seen that she dies because she gets stuck in the wall, but she's not real. She's a figment of David's imagination. I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around her storyline, basically, in that, she's alive. People think she's a dude, except, the other mutants who can see inside of David's head, who also see what he sees, which is a girl, but I need to not think too hard on this. Anyway, but it's kind of neat to, see her normal. But yeah, so, no, that's what it was. That's what was going back. Her going into Clockworks with David. That was my point. How did that happen? I want to know how that happens. I want to know. Do they get caught together? Like, they're both they're not drug dealers. They both do drugs, and that's probably why they both got in there. Maybe. I mean, David's schizophrenic, and his friend Lenny is just a crazy person. Sorry, backstories. Who needs them? So, yeah, not a whole lot I have to mention about this rewatch. I'm still kind of humored by the little comic relief that is Patanomy when he gives David, after the mind work, he gives David milk, and he's like, here, it helps your brain. Or here, it helps. It's like, it's milk. Crazy. Whatever. I'm sure there's a real purpose to that, but I still think that's super random. So there you go. To the Nick rewatch.